8:48 on this Wednesday morning. It is a windy one if you're trying to do that outside. You know, maybe that would add a level of difficulty. Be like, hey, you do it outside in the 40-mile-an-hour winds.
The Windy Cup speed stacking.
That would actually be quite intriguing, I think. Interesting. All right, it is going to be a windy Wednesday. Lots of sunshine, some high clouds rolling through. So it's going to be kind of that filtered sunshine, I think, for a good portion of the day. That was the shot from Bartlesville. You can see the shot from Jinx. It's a little more blue sky with mixed in cloud cover. So some spots will have a little more clouds, some will have a little more sun, but all of us pushing temperatures above normal for the first time in a little while here. Wide view on radar this morning. Still some snow in parts of the Rockies. These orange and red shadings we talked about, those are travel advisories. Winter storm warnings mostly up in the mountains where you would expect them, and also still, unfortunately, some snow in portions of the northern Great Lakes coming off Lake Erie near and north of Buffalo, where, of course, they don't need any more snow for a long time. The jet stream pattern remains active, but the bitterly cold air from last week has retreated. This will often happen with those big Arctic blasts. It's kind of like emptying the tank here. It all comes pouring south, and then once it pushes off to the east and then kind of retreats, it's kind of a big flip around to more mild weather, and that's what's happening here over the next several days. So one system swings by, but kind of some of the energy goes north, some goes south, and that's why this next system Thursday night and Friday is mostly going to stay off to our south and east. The cold air stays locked up to the north as far as the really bitterly cold Arctic air. Next storm system takes shape early next week around next Monday, just past New Year's. And that's our next best chance, it looks like, for showers and storms, but not wintry weather. Some chillier air starts to kind of sag south after that system, but nothing to the extent of the cold air that we just experienced. In fact, most of the next several days were well above normal. So the normal line would be right in here, highs in the upper 40s, and we'll be well above that most days. I think Friday would be the one exception. A front kind of sags into the area, cloud cover settles in, and I think Friday went up kind of chilly, but then we rebound into the weekend, Saturday and New Year's Day, Sunday. Winds will also settle down eventually, just not today. Flat out windy today. The first half of tomorrow is still pretty windy. Tomorrow late in the day, winds settle down, and then Friday, New Year's Eve, Saturday, winds are much less of a problem. So wide view on future view here for the next couple of days. Pleasant temperatures this afternoon, some high clouds rolling through. Windy through the morning, lows tomorrow in the 50s. A far cry from where we've been. A weak front starts to push in late tomorrow. That'll just settle the winds down, but out ahead of it, temperatures outstanding. I think tomorrow is going to be a great day with highs in the 60s, it looks like. There's that next system just off to our east, and that's where most of the moisture stays. We'll have some cloud cover, though, so I do think Friday, even though you don't see just totally cloudy conditions, I do think Friday has a chance to be one of those days where the clouds settle in and where temperatures really just kind of get stuck. But then Saturday, New Year's Eve, south winds kick back in, and our highs start to climb again. So kind of chilly on Friday, but New Year's Eve Saturday, New Year's Day Sunday are still looking really good from a above normal temperature standpoint. So just bear with the wind today because it brings the mild weather back into the area. Thursday looking like a really nice day. Friday kind of chilly, slight chance for a shower early Saturday morning, but then New Year's Eve, New Year's Day looking just fine. Looks like 40s New Year's night as we ring in 2023, and that chance for a few showers and storms showing up at the beginning of next week.